Many battlefields, death camps, and artifacts were left behind during World War II, 1939 to 1945. Underneath this well-known layer of history is a fascinating universe of hidden things and places. Some were lost to time or deliberately kept hidden, while others were buried by desperate hands. From a multi-billion-dollar treasure diary to the terrifying Unit 731, here are some of the best-kept secrets that have given us a better understanding of World War II. This map caused a ban. During the German invasion of the Dutch city of Arnhem in 1944, 4 of their troops looted a bank. They grabbed valuable stones, coins, and jewelry worth millions of dollars today. The same men were still in the Netherlands a year later. When they saw the Allies approaching, they hid the plunder in a murren. One soldier drew a map to help him find the treasure later. This map wound up at the Dutch National Archives. Despite the fact that it was just made public in 2023, no one was able to locate the riches. There are hints. The stuff was concealed around 2 feet (0.6 meters) deep in bread packets and ammunition boxes. The venue is described as being under the shade of a poplar tree. But here's the catch. The poplar tree is gone, and no one knows where it stood. This did not prevent unauthorized metal detectorists from buzzing the entire town. A murren eventually outlawed the practice. Not only has it irritated the locals, but there is also the risk that someone will set off buried World War II explosives. An Irish message for pilots. Not every country joined the fight that was World War II. Ireland chose to remain neutral. Concerned that bombers would dump explosives on them, the Irish devised a remedy. They gathered 150 tons, 136 metric tons, of stones in the summer of 1944 and used them to spell the word ERA in enormous, whitewashed letters large enough for airborne airmen to read. The signs, which meant Ireland in Irish, alerted bombers that they were flying over neutral territory. Wildfires raged through County Wicklow in 2018. The fire burned through enough foliage to reveal a previously unknown ERA at Bray. It was discovered by a police aircraft flying over the region after the incident. A faint number 8 appeared above the sign. This was the number of a now-defunct lookout post. Every sign, and there are around 83 of them along the Irish coast, was accompanied by a station that was guarded 24 hours a day to guard against German invasion. A rare German wall stash. Severe flooding wrecked a woman's house in Hagen, Germany, in 2021. A family member was shocked to discover a secret hiding space in the wall after cleaning the place and removing decaying plasterboard. It contained documents, a handgun, gas masks, brass knuckles, letters, Nazi party emblems, an Adolf Hitler photograph, and a 1945 newspaper. The cache turned out to be a rare find. When Allied troops marched into German cities near the end of the war, many Germans quickly buried sensitive materials. Still, it's remarkable to come across an undisturbed treasure trove like this one. When experts investigated into the issue, they learned that the house served as the local headquarters of an organization known as the National Socialist People's Welfare, NSV, during World War II. The 12 cartons of goods, known for running kindergartens and aid activities, may now shed some light on the charity's participation in the Nazi dictatorship. Lost tale of a count's death. In 2017, a youngster discovered antique milk cans at Lake Zeziorik in Poland. Personal things, jewelry, documents, and a German officer's uniform were found in the cans. The owner was recognized as Count Hans Joachim von Finkenstein, an aristocratic Prussian. His family resided by the lake throughout the war when the area was a German province. When researchers found down the Count's daughter, Waltraud, now 81, some of what happened to them made sense. She claimed that she and her sister were evacuated before the Russians arrived, but their parents remained. In 1945, the Count was apprehended by Soviet soldiers and perished in a detention camp. Before being reunited with her children in Germany, his wife was supposed to have buried the family heirlooms. Interestingly, one note in the cache shows that the Count and his wife's situation did not instantly deteriorate. "Comrades and soldiers, please do not harm the inhabitants of this house," a Soviet officer wrote. They greeted us. It's unclear why this request was efficient to prevent the Count's arrest. Bunker for Churchill's secret army. Winston Churchill maintained a hidden army of auxiliary forces. These elite soldiers were recruited for their expertise of local locations and trained to disrupt and murder the enemy as Britain's last line of defense against a German invasion. Surprising German soldiers was part of the plot, so around 500 bunkers were prepared to lay in wait for them. Fortunately for both sides, Britain was never invaded during World War II. These bunkers are extremely rare nowadays. The builders agreed to sign the Official Secrets Act, which prohibited them from discussing their work. Most of the bunker locations were lost to history since no one talked about them. Before a tree felling project in 2020, Forestry and Land Scotland researchers were charged with hunting for historical places. One team member recalls uncovering one of these bunkers over 40 years ago while playing in the wild. They found the underground refuge, which was around 23 feet 7 meters long and 10 feet 3 meters wide, using just his memory. For the time being, its location will be kept hidden due to its historical significance.